Back. Okay, we are back, and I am sorry about the interruption. The internet went completely down here, and it took a few minutes to come back online. I lost access to everything, but we're back.
Gone. What a lot done.
You didn't do anything while I was gone.
You did some training without you. You go back and watch the tape. You'll see what we got done. I was the DM. Maytalk took over. I was terrible.
If a dungeon master falls in the woods, there's nobody around to hear, then nothing happens. Then nothing happens. Then nothing happens.
All right.
Unless we play with the Bastion rules, which are a different system, nothing happens when the GM has fallen over in the woods.
All right, fine.
It makes no sound. All right. So I believe we're back on recruiting.
We did that.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Yes, we're back on. You guys are going to train.
We did that too.
No, you did not do the training.
He's not counting it.
And so Maytalk is not part of the training because Maytalk is off doing the recruiting right now. So while Maytalk is doing recruiting, there is training happening.
We're gonna watch the tape and you'll see I did a good job.
All right. I'm sure you did. I also don't think anything was recording at that point. I think it was me going, I am going to be very calm and not swear. I think that's what people were treated to. I think that's what people were treated to. But if you recall, for training, you have to make 3 checks.
Yeah.
And so the checks are strength, athletics, charisma, persuasion, or intimidation, and a third of your choice. Justify it. If you can justify why a martial class could add their proficiency bonus, they can. And you have to make 2 of the 3 checks to train a unit. And 1 PC can train 1 unit. So
we start over.
Yeah, so Aster and Gertrude, you could both, let's start over. You could both train a unit.
Okay, so that was a fail.
Ooh. Okay, remember to add your lucks.
Okay.
Off to a great start here.
I actually got my strength roll, but jeez. All right. What was the next one?
Well, if you remember, you're earning luck points every time you fail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So it was strength, athletics, and charisma, persuasion, or intimidation.
All right. Persuasion.
Ooh.
10. But I have 2 luck points, so 12.
Okay, that's 1, and then give me a third skill of your choice, but justify it.
Acrobatics, because you got to be nimble in a fight.
All right. Add your martial. Oh, you are a martial character. Add your martial. Wait.
6.
Oh.
Off to a great start.
So these guys are hopeless. They're tripping over each other's feet. They can't carry their weapons. They are a mess. It's going to take more time to train this unit. You did not succeed in training a unit. Gertrude, can you do better?
I'll try. I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna argue perception because she's an archer.
All right.
And we're likely to fight.
That's the third check. So give me the first.
Yeah.
Give me the.
The first one's athletics.
Yep. Oh my God, y'all roll better. This town's depending on you. This town is depending on you.
The good ones.
Yep.
Lots of people, but nobody's gonna fight.
Oh my gosh, we need some. So, you earned a luck point, unless you want to spend some here. But I give me your charisma persuasion. Whip these guys into shape.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now you can use your third skill.
Cool. Yeah. Perception, because she's like focusing on being able to spot targets and being able to like properly aim and using like perception skills for that.
Excellent. You can add your proficiency bonus to this check.
Yay. Plus proficiency. So like 2.
2. All right.
So that's 13.
Okay.
managed
So
Somebody.
1 unit trained.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So that was the morning. Now we need to catch up with.
Hang on, Lou.
Yes.
Brunhilde has not recruited in the Temple District.
Oh, Brunhild. Let's
I
recruit.
did while you were offline, but I'll do it again for real,
Yep,
so that's
yep.
for real.
Yep.
All right.
you practice
Tree
round,
falling.
that's fine.
So Brunhilde needs persuasion.
You need to make a charisma or performance check. Yeah, persuasion or performance. Persuasion or performance.
It doesn't matter.
And,
I have no bonuses, but it's
right.
advantage because of the gold offer.
Yes.
Okay. So she gives a rousing speech about faith and protecting the village from evil, and talks a little bit about what undead are and how they work, and hopefully that inspires some people to come out of their houses and offer up their lives to defend the town.
Try the gold.
And that's a failure, but we've got advantage here.
Yeah, now you talk about the gold.
All right.
My God. I'm going to spend 3 luck points
Okay.
and re-roll. Well, 3
Oh.
under 10s in a row. I guess I've spent my bad luck, hopefully.
Y'all are
Well, you still
rolling
have
like I
advantage on
usually
that
do.
reroll, don't you?
Oh, maybe.
Add your luck.
But
These
I thought
odds
you
are
did
not
spend
in
a
our
roll
favor.
3 for a reroll. I thought you already spent 3 for a reroll.
I spent 3, but do I not get advantage on the re-roll as well? Because of the money.
Yeah.
These people are
Oh.
being offered 7 weeks' pay.
All
Or is he
right,
technically
all right, all right,
rerolling
all
the
right. I'm
second
not going to
roll?
slow us down debating that. Okay, so you recruited 1 unit.
1 unit. Thank goodness.
All right,
All right, that's the day.
all right. Now, Andrew, Frody.
Whales.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, so
I hear the
zooming out.
whale.
So you are over here, and I don't know where I put you.
I'm all the way up on the docks.
Which way?
I will signal it right there.
Oh wait, do it again. Oh, I see. Okay. So there are plenty of fairings, which are little rowboats, with a single sail you could take.
Okay.
And
I'm really asking maybe some of the people around here where they may have last seen a whale.
well, the harbor is really frozen over right now.
Okay.
So the whales have not come into the fjord. They're a little deeper out.
Okay. Well,
Sure.
I'll row out just outside the fjord, and then I'll
Okay.
call.
All right. Well, outside the fjord is quite a few miles. The fjord
Okay.
is even though it's a small fjord, it's still we're talking about like a long way.
Okay.
Yeah, fjords
Um,
are so.
Well, I mean, what's a long way? A few miles?
No, it's more like 25 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So I just
not.
needed to go maybe within the fjord, but just a little deeper.
Yeah, yeah. Or perhaps
there was
under
that
the
other
ice.
ship. Yeah, we saw that other ship, right? That wasn't too far out. The undead ship
Yeah.
that rose.
Yes,
So let me go to a start. Let me start there.
to where the
So I'll
undead
row
ship
out to
went.
that.
To where the undead ship
Mhm.
went.
Mhm.
All right. Ooh.
So I'll row to that area and then call my steed.
All right. Let me
And
see.
use my torque of underwater breathing.
All right. Let me see if I can make that bigger.
If it doesn't work, make sure there's no blubbering.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. God damn it. Somehow I just put all the... I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to move those people. I'm going to put them over here for now. All right.
You
They're
just drowned like 40 people.
Yeah, no. I just drowned them, I know. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, I can do that. Let's just take a long ship for now. No, okay. Cancel. Add token rowboat. And it's not big enough, and I don't know how to change its size. Edit. Okay, image. All right.
We have something else to share with you too. Ultimately, once we finish this fight.
Okay. So the boat's not as big as it needs to be, but you're in the boat,
Okay.
and you ought to be able to control it. You ought to be able to move it.
That's cool.
Can you move it?
Trying to click it here. I can turn it and I can move it.
Okay, excellent.
All right. I just
So show
can't
me
move both at the same time.
where you go.
Well, let's
So the
where were we
exit to fjord
standing?
is south. So you were
Yeah.
standing when you saw
So,
the you were down here.
yeah. So I'm gonna go right about where the compass is,
Okay.
and then I will summon my steed.
Okay. Before you summon your steed, you
Uh-huh.
you see that crane at the southernmost tip?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a. There's a crane that is normally used to load things in and out.
Uh-huh.
Give me a perception check. It's an odd looking crane.
15.
It's a trebuchet that's been repurposed.
Okay. I'll make a mental note of that. Maybe we can
And
repurpose it.
Yep,
Retro-
it looks like
retro-purpose it.
it would to retrofit it back into a trebuchet would take a little bit of time with some construction tools, but then
Okay.
it would be a trebuchet again.
Well, I'll
I'm
keep that in
heavy.
mind for tomorrow.
Yep.
For now, I'm going to dive down.
Okay. Into the water. All right. So you dive into the water with your seal and your torque of water breathing.
There we go.
And where are you going to head?
Down. I want to see
Okay.
what this place looks like.
All right. So fjords can be quite deep in the center, and they are a mix of fresh and salt water. Sometimes they have layers and currents. And this one, as you get away from the town, it's pretty empty until you get to the burial aisle that the Jarl desecrated in his insanity.
Okay.
And then also, if you recall the legend, the Jarl was put on a longship and floated out into the harbor and burned. So, where are you headed?
Let's look for the longship where the Jarl was burned.
Okay. So you are underwater. And I need to add you. I don't want to. Everybody's not there, so we will.
I'm definitely going to take on a seal form as soon as I'm able to.
All right. We're gonna move these guys
We do
away.
it on there.
Yeah, I don't have a choice but to put you on there to get Frody on there. So I'm gonna set inactive. The doggy is definitely not there.
He's doggy.
All right. All right. And let me just hide everybody. Then it was gonna say where did I go, because I'm gonna hide everybody. All right, who's still visible? Maytalk, of
They
course.
talk.
All right. So the Jarl's grave ship has sunk about a quarter mile into the south of the town. You see the charred remains of an old ship, along with ceremonial items such as weapons and horse skulls. It's about 150 feet below the sea surface. And are you going to search it?
I want to see if there's anything dangerous nearby before I search it.
Give me a perception roll.
17.
There are some other seals that are a little ways off.
I would like to speak their language and call them over.
Okay.
Can't speak with animals.
All right. They don't seem to respond to that.
There's not a eerie green glow about them, is there?
Now that you mention it, there may be.
All right. Well, I do nothing more to get their attention.
All right. Well,
I don't think I was supposed to see those.
I'm sorry, no. But they are approaching.
How quickly?
A round or two.
I'll take one round
Okay.
to see what I can find in the long ship before
All right.
I bolt.
You find. A shield with a wolf
Okay.
face.
Is there any reason why I shouldn't take this with me?
No.
Well, then I'm going to take that with me.
Cool.
And I suppose we're going to head back to my boat. Because nothing I know is worth anything if I'm dead.
All right. So you are racing back to your boat, and these guys are racing you.
Well, I use my action to sprint, to run, dash action.
All right.
And luckily my seal is very fast underwater.
Yeah, and
60 foot or
All
50
right.
foot swim. So
well, when I'm in shield form, you are lucky that as a shape changer, the sea draugrs statistics are the same in each form, which means I only have a speed of 30 feet as a rotten undead seal. So you escape.
All right. Also, my seal has a charming escape, so it could take the dash or disengage action, clapping its flippers and barking and twirling as it does.
Yeah,
So
how does
maybe taunt them a little bit.
That's cute.
How did he
Love
get
it.
that? How did he get
It's a
that?
bonus action.
The trained seal.
Wow. Okay.
Each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a DC 12 Charisma saving or be charmed till the end of its next turn.
You know, I'd be charmed by that. So
Yeah. All right. You escape the Sea Draugr.
All right.
And that was the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Now,
have
did
the,
they continue to chase? If I make it back to the boat, is that should I head back or
they did not continue to chase.
okay? There was a second location I could check out, right? Did you the other burial that was sabotaged or destroyed?
Yeah, you could check out the burial island.
Yeah.
And
So
it is worth pointing out that there were no bodies on that sunken longship.
yeah, I think I know where those were. So yeah, I'll head to the island for the afternoon then.
Okay.
I guess I'll row over there.
Let's go back to
And I'll just have my steed follow me in the
okay.
side the boat.
Cool. And let us head back to the big map. And
I would like to take a look at this shield as well.
All right. I have to see where if you can give me a second, I have to see where the friggin' shield is. Because I thought it was in that encounter, and it's not. But I can let you look at it for in just a second if I can add it to shared treasure. Let's see. No, that's not it. Darn it. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. Let me add this to treasure real quick. Big treasure. There we go. I love how easy it is to add treasure. Save. Grant. Share treasure. Okay.
My camera's blurry, but it's kind of making me look younger.
Please unblurry it.
It's fine.
Okay. So there's time for you to attune before the afternoon. So the shield is called Spearbiter. And it is the uncommon variety of Spearbiter, which means that when a creature you see within 5 feet of you makes a melee weapon attack against you, you can use a reaction to attack the attacker's weapon. The wolf's head on the shield animates and snaps its jaws at the weapon. You make a melee attack with the shield, and you have proficiency for this attack if you are proficient with shields. If the result is higher than the attacker's attack roll, the attacker's attack roll misses you.
Okay.
And then you can't use that property again until the next dawn.
Well, I'll take that. You said it's in shared treasure. It's not popping up.
Why not?
Oh.
I already took it.
What?
But I would may talk.
It's not popping. Okay.
Shield.
Let's try again. Spear, you did not take it, Maytark. You're not even there. Spearbiter, add.
Yeah.
Save.
Fine. No, the dog's right here.
Grant. All right, now we can share treasure.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's there now.
Okay, take it.
All right.
Cool beans. That's another Fault of Magic thing.
Very cool. It's a good graphic too.
This is. Yes, it is a
Right.
huge coincidence. An enormous coincidence.
You're cleared up. I'm no longer blurry. Oh, nice.
Good. I'm glad you're not blurry. All right. Let's go back to our big map. And let's huddle the characters. And let's uninvisiblify you.
Yeah, you can see me.
And is that active? All right, everybody's popping back in.
I don't see Brunhilde.
That's because you're the last one to pop back in.
Okay. Actually, don't see anybody except Frody and the seal. Oh, there we go.
There you are.
Sounds like a band from the 1960s.
Frody and the seals. Frody and the seven seals. All right. Well, we're swapping training and recruiting, right?
I'm going to share what I learned at the bottom of the sea and where these Draugr may be coming from.
How many more people can we train? Can we recruit?
We have 2 more days. Well, this is the second half of the first day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 2 more days after this.
All right, I'm gonna keep recruiting.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to train again.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to training.
Gertrude.
Guess I can try recruiting.
Okay.
I'm going to offer my shield to the recruits, the weapon and defense pool.
Your new shield?
No, my old one.
Oh, good.
You're like, I just gave you something cool.
Y'all have a habit of throwing away the magic items I give you. All right. No, you have a habit of stealing everyone else's. Off.
All
All right, cool. So,
let's recruit some more.
okay, cool beans.
What do I need to roll?
Well, where are you going to go?
I'm gonna go to the other area where everybody lives.
Well, there's a number of areas. There's north of the town. There's south of the town. There's the market.
I'm gonna go to the market. Go to the market area.
You're in the market area actually. So that's actually you could actually go. Down toward the front door, toward the gate, the front door.
All right, perfect.
Toward
That's
the
what
west.
I'll do.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, since you'll butt yourself in anyway, you might as well go first. And
That sounds good.
so give me that speech again.
The speech is that we need your help to save the town and to fight the Draugr that are coming, and we need your recruits, and we'll pay you a gold dollar to join us.
Gold piece,
In our-
but yes.
Gold piece, yeah, gold piece.
Yes, dollars haven't been invented yet, if ever in this world.
But a gold piece
Yes.
for your help and bravery.
All right, give me a roll.
What, persuasion?
Yep, or intimidation.
I got a 24 for persuasion.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right, you recruited another unit.
Great. I send them off to get trained.
Okay. Well, they won't be able to get trained today because they were recruited today.
All right. Can I recruit some more today,
So-
or am I done?
You are done. You are done recruiting today. You've gotten 3 units. So you guys are up to
5?
yeah.
Yeah. 5
6?
more.
including the
1, 2,
door,
3.
including
Yeah,
the
you
dam?
started with 1, so let's see. You started with 1 unit, and then you trained 1 unit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have 2 trained units, and you have 3 untrained units that were already there. And Maytok has recruited 2 more. Is that right?
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
total
Maytok
Yeah.
recruited 2 this morning.
and 1 now.
All right.
Brunhilde recruited 1 this morning, and then Maytok recruited another just now.
All right. You may have recruited all you can recruit.
Woo!
So let's see.
Let's get training tomorrow.
Let me double check that. Let me just check that. Dun 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 dun.
Maytok has to go because the Jarl has arrived at his home.
I understand. I understand. Okay. So
But
I
it
guess
is a magical day
okay.
full of recruiting.
Maytok, you can go, and we can run through the rest of the training real quick, and then we will pause because it's 9 o'clock, and we will pick this up next week.
All right.
But if
Cool.
Maytok needs to go see Maytok Jarl, that's okay. Thank you.
I need to see Jarl.
Okay.
You're all cool. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
All right, and let's do this quick
All
Training.
right. Strength, athletics, 16. Persuasion.
All right.
14.
All right.
So I don't even need to roll a third one, do I? Or should I?
No, you got it.
Cool.
Okay, you have trained another unit.
Yeah.
All right. Who else is training?
Brunhilde.
All right, give it to me.
Strength, athletics, 19.
Hey.
Persuasion, 5. That's okay.
All right.
Let me
You got
ask
a
you this.
luck point there.
Yep. And on my custom roll, I can't teach them to do a custom thing, right? It's just like whether or not they get trained.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm using medicine to teach them field medics, but it doesn't matter the details.
Yeah.
And that's an unnatural
Whoa.
22.
Okay, 4 units trained.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, so we have recruited 6, and there were Maytok. Let's see, 5. I'm sorry, we've how did we recruit 6? 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 8 total possible.
Well, we got 2 more days.
Yeah.
Yep. And we've trained 4 of the 6. Cool. 4 of the 6 have been trained. 6 of 8 have been recruited. No one has been trained to use the ballista yet, and no defensives have been set up yet, except for the placement of the stones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 1 stone in each big longhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. And
I hopefully shared everything with the about that trebuchet. So I think what I'll do is because we're only in the afternoon, right? Still first day.
Yep.
Yeah. So then I might spend my second day assisting with that with my construction tools.
Okay. And for the second half of the first day, what did you want to do?
I'm checking out the island.
Okay. I might want to leave that to next week,
Okay.
or we could do it really fast.
Well,
I think I want to
to
leave it
help
to next.
speed it up, I could take the form of a giant eagle and fly to it and
All
inspect
right, let's
it.
do that. Let's do that if we can.
All right.
All right. So our
So-
giant owl now.
Giant owl is going to fly over the island, and I will show you the island. And It's a very cool map.
Ooh.
Ooh. Great shadows.
Yeah.
Yep. And there we go. And what you see on the burial isle is it's about a mile out in the water, and it is barren except from several disturbed graves, which are all busted open.
Aha.
As a giant owl, can I land just outside them and stick my head in and look around?
Yes.
I will do that.
All right. As a giant owl. Whoops. Wrong one.
You're underwater.
You're underwater as a giant owl. Okay. For Draugr, start charging at you.
Well, I'll just lift back up into the air.
Yes. And they wave their axes at you quite ineffectually.
Okay.
So what you learned is the Jarl's body is not in the ship, and the graves on the island are not inhabited.
Okay.
Yep.
Tune in next time.
Yes. Let's. So
Well, I think it would behoove us to take some of these out before the main for day 3.
Yep. So let's
I have
pause here
ideas.
tonight. That's the end of the first day. Do not take a long rest. When we resume, we will do the first night of our 3-day training. And thanks for everybody who stuck with us through the terrible technical difficulties. And what did y'all think?
Yeah, it's good.
It's
So
fun.
much fun.
Cool
Loving it.
beans.
Feeling
So
a little
as-
more useful today than just passed out on the ground.
Yep. And, as a reminder, this is on Kickstarter now, Fury the Forsaken, written by Richard Pett and yours truly. And we will be back next week to see what happens in our second evening in Freckerheim, and then another day of training. So thank you, everybody, and good night.
Thank you.
Good night.